Hi guys, and welcome to Finish It Friday, episode 77. So these are the layers we had left from Wednesday, except I traded out the Very Vanilla for Basic White. I think it's going to look better for this card. So we have our base card, we have our layer down, 4 by 5 1/4, our second layer down, 3 3/4 by 5, and then our vellum that matches to that size. Okay, so let's kind of put this over here for now. We're going to go ahead and take this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp. Let me clean off. I was practicing colors. I'm trying to highlight the retiring in colors. So today we're going to be using Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me bring this over here. We are using, where did it go? Hello Ladybug. We're going to be using this stamp set, or this stamp, and maybe this stamp. I haven't decided yet. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with our first in color that's retiring, and that is Sweet Sorbet. This will be retiring at the end of April, as in colors only stick around for 2 years. So I would suggest that if you're trying to get cardstock or the refill ink refills, that you get them now, because they usually end up selling out. Oh, that's not pretty. Let's flip it over. How about that? Let's try again. I'm going in my groups of 3. I think my Sweet Sorbet needs a little re-inking itself. There we go. Let's come over here. I wonder if I had some, I had some glue on there. That's why that didn't stamp good over in that area. All right, so there we have that. I think I'm going to put just a little couple pieces like that to show it going off the edge. All right, that looks good. Go ahead and grab. I haven't heard yet from Stampin' Up! Now, people are at on stage right now, which is the convention, and they're getting, today they'll get their first look at the new annual catalog. So I haven't heard any word on if this is available for customers or demonstrators to order. I'm assuming they'll make that announcement over today and tomorrow at on stage. So we'll just see. All right, so now I'm going to take this. This is the 3 flower layers, and I know it looks like it is, let me move that. It looks like it's stained. I'm going to go on the back side first just to make sure. Nope, it looks good. So this is Parakeet Party, which is also going to be retiring, because it was a in color that was introduced during 2022. Let's see, trying to feel like, I think that looks good for that. Let me get that little wipe cloth again. All clean. Oops. Yeah, and I might go back to just my regular background in the summertime, because my room here, there's windows all along here and over there. So this room gets pretty warm, and I don't know if I want the glass out there. They'll just, not that it's going to get hot, but just anything glass seems to retain the heat. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to just switch back or not. I love my glass mat. I always have my small one over here I could use. All right, I'm going to take this little, it's just, you know what? No, I'm going to take the little 3 dots. Take the little 3 dots, and I'm just going to put in a little bit of the memento just to tie in that black layer that we have. So, ooh, that wasn't good. So let's just lightly go around a few places. And let's just get one more there. All right. All right, so there's my background. Now what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm trying to remember where it is. I think it's over here. So we have new folders in the online exclusive, and I did look to make sure that they were available, and they are still available on the online exclusive. So you can order through my website and just go to online exclusives. But it's called the Fun Patterns. So I thought this little one was a fun idea for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my vellum just on the one side on over here. Now let me bring, I'm going to bring my Stampin' Cut Emboss machine over, even though I usually leave it over here to the side. But let's just go ahead. To me, this is not a 3D embossing, and I don't think it said it on the, no, just a plain embossing folder. So on that, you're going to use your platform and your 2 3s. Let me show you. So use with standard embossing folders, your platform 1, don't use your adapter 2, just your 1 and then 2 3s. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that down, get my clear top. And again, I'm going to line it up with this line so it's a little straight. And I'm just going to go a little bit in. Alright, sorry, I know there's a glare. So, is that gonna, yeah, I'll go through okay. Alright. Ooh, everything fell over there. Don't spill my water. That's why I usually leave my embossing machine off to the side because it holds a lot of things. So let's go ahead, close that up, put it back where it belongs. All right, put those plates back up over there. All right, and then here is, look at that. I love what it does with vellum cardstock when you run an embossing folder through. All right, let's put that back here. Now, the biggest thing about vellum is attaching it. All right, because it tends to show the glue through. But what I'm going to do is, let me grab one of my silicone mats. I'm going to put a little green glue on there because this usually is the best way not to show it. Take a sponge, work that around, and we're just going to go ahead. You don't want to spread, you want to dab up and down. Don't spread that way. So this is going to give you enough of a sticky that it should stay down. Hold on to it for a second. Oh, I didn't get it straight. Look, there's a little bit of white left there, but you're not going to be able to pull it up, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And we're going to go, oh, I hate that. All right, sorry, hate's a strong word. Let me go ahead. I should have used my trimmer so that I would have been right up against it. You know what, I think I'm gonna have to cut this down just a little bit more. I'm gonna go over here to my big slicer, sorry, just because I want to just take off a sliver. All right, there we go. There, I feel much better about that. All right, so you can see how that just mutes those colors just a touch. And do you really see that embossing? You still do, but it's not as in your face as it was. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to layer this down on our black. Not pushing down yet. I want to make sure I get a good border on my sides, then press down. Put that there. And then for vellum, you can stamp right on it and it's going to give you a muted look. Or you can stamp on a piece of cardstock. And I like putting things on top of here. So I'm going to take the punch that matches to the Hello Ladybug. And I'm going to, let's see, oh, I already had one of those cut out. Can't remember which way I wanted to do it. Yes, I'm going to do a red body. Now this is real red. This is not sweet sorbet. Let me show you the difference. See that difference? But I want this to kind of pop up or stand out. All right. Then I'm going to do the wings in black. All right. And you can use your circle die to cut out little holes in here, but what I use is I just use a good old, we all have them, we used to carry them with Stampin' Up, but anyone can find hole punches. So I'm gonna look here. I want to keep my dots on the inside of this though, because if I have them here it's going to show through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, ooh, that was really close to the edge. I'm going to do, ooh, sorry, the loud noise. Let me go a little bit up on that. Ooh, sorry. See, and I got a little too close. Should have done the big one first. It's really loud on there. I'm sorry about that. Now let's just go ahead and put some little dots around it. All right. Don't like how that turned out, but we're just going with it. Let's put some, just putting, using the precision tip bottle with the green glue in it. Bring it over here just in case there's glue over the side. Let's go ahead and pull out, I want to say, oh, I moved my embellishments around. I want to say I have, there's Oh, it's down here in my basic drawer. Here we go. Sorry about that. I wanted to get to these. I wanted to get to the classic matte dots. Because what I'm going to do is grab a couple of those black, the small black ones. And I know that the eyes, I think, are on the feeler, are supposed to be on the feelers, but I'm just doing it like that. I don't know bugs. You know, if this was a dragonfly, then I would be a little more precise. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop that up. Gotta remember where I put I rearranged my whole classroom last weekend, or my craft room / office. So when I did that and I moved my desk and everything a little this way, I had to rearrange my little stacks so that this was centered. So now I just have to remember where everything is. All right, let me go ahead and peel off those backings. So there we have that. And then for the sake of time, I think I am just going to stamp straight on there. I am going to use, though, the real red, the darker color, and I'm just going to do the simple little hello. So let's see, let's go on the other side of this. Put that dot over here. And on vellum, I like to hold it for just a little second. But see how it really lightens up on the vellum. And I'm going to bring it up so you can see. And you need to let it dry for at least, I would say, 20 minutes to an hour. I really don't like those wings, but don't have time to redo them. Maybe I will. I don't know. All right. So let's go ahead, move this all over for a little bit. And let's show you the other, sorry about that, the other examples that I made. All right. So this is using from the online exclusives, the Hooray for Surprises. No, wait, is this? No, it's not online exclusive. Sorry, this is in the January to April mini catalog. So Hooray for Surprises. Put that back on my shelf over here. All right. So here's my first one. Using that flower. Then stamped right on it. And then punched out those coordinating colors with the dies from that set. You can see here that I did, I got a blob of the green glue when I used the sponge instead of having it straight up and down, so you can see how it's a little bit darker there. And that's what happens if you don't tap the glue on. If you kind of smudge it, there's leaves way too much there. This is also from that set. And on all these I stamp straight on the vellum, but you always could add just a little tag or something. Like I said, just let them set for about, I usually let it set overnight, but you can let it set for about an hour and it should be pretty dry and not smearing. All right, guys, there you are. Remember to hop on over to the Facebook group, upload your card there. And if you're one of the first 3, go ahead and email me with which order you like these in. If you're the first person, you'll get your top pick, second pick, and third. So you'll do either the ladybug, the flower, or the birthday cake. Alright guys, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and send me a comment if you like. Go ahead and share this video on your social media or with your friends. Most of all, have a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.